Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to give you a heads up on the freebie over at the Epic Game Store today. A smaller game, but you know what? It's free, so we'll still go over it. A new PlayStation sale over at Fanatical. Obviously, Steam keys, really good prices across the board on those games. And I do want to highlight a couple of deals at Games Planet from Sega, and another pre-order. A couple of pre-orders and a Sega collection, so we'll talk about that at the end of this video. But first of all, Escape Academy is available free over at the Epic Game Store. This is a relatively recent release, came out back in July of 2022. I guess we are in 2024, so 2022 titles, I guess, aren't really that recent, but yeah, kind of wild. Happy New Year, by the way. But nonetheless, welcome to Escape Academy. Train to become the ultimate escapist, solve puzzles, hack servers, meet the faculty, brew the perfect cup of tea, escape rooms in single player or co-op with a friend, local or online. 655 reviews, 86% positive on Steam, a 79 on Metacritic. Game Notes play over a dozen masterfully handcrafted rooms designed by experienced experts in the field of real-life escape rooms, local and online cooperative play. Experience the entirety of Escape Academy alone in single player or play through two-player cooperative play, available in local or online split screen. Explore the campus of Escape Academy and get to know the faculty, a colorful cast of characters, each an expert in the art of escape and some with secrets yet to be uncovered. Featuring music and sound design by the one and only Dose 1, Gang Beast, Sludge Life, Disc Room, Enter the Gungeon. That's other soundtracks they've done. And Escape Academy's respected curriculum: attend a TNT party, hack the professor, go for gold, and do not drown and spray paint the monument. So it's right now it's $9.99 as a part of Steam's winter sale, but free over on the Epic Game Store. So that is today's freebie. How many more daily freebies do we have? I think we only have a couple more left. The holiday sale itself is lasting until July 10th, so which I think is super smart because they started 1 week prior to the Steam Winter Sale and they're running 1 week after the Steam Winter Sale. So this is a 4-week sale versus Steam's 2-week sale, and think what you want about Epic Games. Their holiday sale is absolutely insane, with the Epic coupon saving you 33% off purchases over like $15. This includes for titles like Cyberpunk 2077, which will knock it down to $20. Kingdom Hearts, which isn't even available on Steam, and who knows if that'll ever come to Steam. Given that I believe Epic Games had some sort of involvement with getting those games on PC in the first place, so there might be some sort of extended exclusivity period or outright just that's an EGS exclusive. I don't know if that's the case, but given that it's been, I think almost 3 years. Like, Kingdom Hearts, I want to say, came out 3 years ago with these EGS versions on PC. Let me actually find that out. Yeah, March of 21. So, bro, I don't know, like, what kind of 3-year exclusivity people are signing, but yeah, it seems like those titles, either they've got some wild exclusivity agreement, or they're just not coming to Steam unless Epic Games changes their mind, which hopefully that'll be the case at some point, because Alan Wake 2 on Steam would be kind of nice, and that's another game you can get discounted on the Epic Games Store holiday sale with the Epic coupon as well. Like, you can get that, I believe, for like $26, which is absolutely insane for a game that just came out back in October. So definitely take advantage of the holiday sale. It is quite good, but if nothing else, Escape Academy available for free, and check that out. Next up, we have a PlayStation PC LLC game sale over at Fanatical. All the PlayStation titles are heavily discounted. Marvel Spider-Man Remastered is $31.19, which I think is a pretty good price. I mean, I talked about Spider-Man ad nauseum at this point. The MJ sections are absolutely terrible. The Miles sections are pretty terrible as well. You know, in Spider-Man Miles, obviously, playing as Miles is fine because Miles pops off, but like in this Spider-Man Remastered, the MJ and Miles sections are pretty bad. You know, but the game itself is really, really good. The open world is fun to explore. The web swinging is done really, really well, and there's a good bit of content, even if the side content isn't the greatest. It's acceptable, and the main story is really good. So yeah, hopefully we get Spider-Man 2 here. I doubt in 2024, but maybe 2025. Last of Us Part 1 is 42% off for $34.79. Nice to see that continue to get cheaper and cheaper. Last of Us 1 is awesome, and the port is a lot better than what it initially was. My most recent experience with the PC version of the game was really good, so $34 and change, I think, is a decent pickup, but it is a game from 2013, so, like, you know, you make up your opinion on that. Returnal is $34.79, which, that's a super challenging game, but a worthwhile game to go through as well. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart is 42% off for $34.79. I think that's a really, really good deal for Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. The game is a little bit on the shorter side, so I could definitely understand people wanting to wait for a deeper discount. And when I say a little bit on the shorter side, really on the shorter side, given that you can complete it in like 12 hours. But nevertheless, quite a good game. Days Gone is $11, which is pretty good. God of War, $21.74. Helldivers is $8.79 for the Digital Deluxe, which is a sleeper. Uncharted Legacy of Thieves is $21.74. Sackboy: A Big Adventure is $26.09. And Horizon Zero Dawn Complete is $10.74. So if you do your game buying at Fanatical, that is something you should look at. Lastly, want to highlight a couple of deals over at Games Planet. A couple of pre-orders first. Persona 3 Reload is coming out in February the 1st. A month from today, you'll have the full-on remake of P3 available on PC. Now, this is a $70 game. Sega is going the $70 route with their major releases. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth will be $70, and yes, Persona 3 Reload will be $70. Games Planet does have a 10% off for $63. You guys can make your opinion on whether or not you want to pick this up at this price point. It's going to be available on Game Pass day one, so if you don't want to pay $63, absolutely Game Pass it. That would be a great way to play the game. I know some of you guys just want to buy your games and own them, and Persona is one of those games I feel like a lot of people want in their library. I know when P5 came out on PC, like a ton of people just outright bought the game just because it's an expansive game, a lengthy game. And, they just wanted to own the game on Steam. I own Persona 5 on Steam as well, Persona 4, and P3P, and but P3P is, gonna be kinda... I mean, it's not gonna be worthless, but Reload is definitely gonna be the title that people pick up when they want to play Persona 3. I get it that P3P has the female main character, and a couple of other nuances, but Reload is gonna be where it's at. But $70 is hefty, especially considering it's a remake of a PS2 game. It is Persona, though, so you're gonna get, 100 hours of content, so from that standpoint, it's gonna be well worth it. I'll let you guys decide on whether or not you want to pick it up. I think Persona fans, it's a slam dunk home run, and if nothing else, you can play it through Game Pass. It is Steam Deck verified as well. Persona 5 ran well on the deck, so obviously, no surprise, P3R will as well. Also, Jujutsu Kaisen, A Cursed Clash is 50% off for $51. The first big budget Jujutsu Kaisen game. I know Season 2 just wrapped up, so I thought I would mention it. I personally have not seen all of Jujutsu Kaisen. I watched half of Season 1, and I thought it was fine. I personally didn't get the hype, but I'm not trying to get into some heated comment battle with somebody that's a huge fan. I get it. People are super fans of this show, and Gojo's a pretty cool character. I agree with you on that. And the opening is really good. The opening is actually effing awesome, but nonetheless, and the ending. The ending song to Jujutsu Kaisen more than the opening. The opening's fine. The ending song's actually where it's at. Let me change that. The ending song is awesome to this show. Nevertheless, this is the first major game that Jujutsu Kaisen is having, and these games, if you're a fan of the IP, they're always enjoyable. You look at Naruto Storm, I enjoy those games every time around, even though Storm Connections was the biggest cash grab of all time. And the My Hero Academia game, I enjoyed that as well. But with Jujutsu Kaisen, unless I completely watch the show by the time this game comes out, which, I'll finish the show or catch up with the show at some point, and I know the manga's ending at the end of this year or something like that, but, yeah, it just hasn't been something I've jumped at. There is an Ultimate Edition as well, $85, and the Deluxe Edition is $68. The base game, 15% off for $51. And lastly, Yakuza Remastered Collection. Feel like I should give the Yakuza titles a mention when I can. This gets you Yakuza 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, I think I'm right on that. Yeah, Yakuza 3, 4, and 5. 71% off for $11.50. I feel like with these titles, this is where usually people, I always say, Yakuza's a heavy undertaking, and if you want to complete all the games, it's gonna, pack a lunch, brother, because it's gonna take you quite a while. 3, 4, and 5, I feel like, is usually where people, kind of fall off with the franchise as a whole. It seems like everybody that's into these games plays 0, plays Kiwami, maybe Kiwami 2, and then 3, 4, 5, and 6 is where, you do see a little bit of a drop-off, at least from who I've talked to. That seems to be the case. Some people play 0, Kiwami, and Kiwami 2, and jump right into Yakuza Like a Dragon. I've heard that as well. But yeah, you should play all the games. They're all fairly good. So $11.50 for 3 titles I think is quite good. But that is gonna do it for me. Again, check out the freebie over at the Epic Game Store. That is Escape Academy. So another free title, can't go wrong with that. And some great deals. PlayStation PC sale at Fanatical, and a couple of pre-orders at Games Planet with Persona 3 as well as Jujutsu Kaisen. And Yakuza Remastered Collection I think isn't a bad shout either. That's gonna do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.